Yo, what's going on? There we go. All right, you should be able to hear me. I think I'm gonna turn the music off in a minute. But goodness, man. Okay, so I was ready to go on at 2. I was ready to go, man. And I was like, dude, I gotta go in the house and turn them chickpeas off, right? Yeah. I had to get the I had to turn the chickpeas off because I added some more vegetables in it, right? One of my like, you know how it is when you eat a lot of starch. It makes you want more starch. Like carbs. The pastas, the breads, the pizza, everything. So I'm trying to introduce more vegetables. Keep everything regular. You know what I mean? So, oh no, man, it's hard. I gotta. Well, let me tell you my story. All right. See now, my wife, she she likes to tease and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She likes to tease. Yeah, she's a Hungarian, a European, one of them Europeans. You see, and she likes to drink the tea. So it's a tea. Well, tea. It's kind of like Kool-Aid without the sugar or the flavor. See, they crush up a bunch of leaves and stuff, and they put it in the bags, or they put it in a little thing, and then they drain it in the water, and they soak in the water, and then they drain it, and then they put some, whatever they want. I mean, they might put some sugar, honey, a little lemon. Yeah, they do it up right. So then my wife got sick. Now you see, I know how to do the teas because you see, I make my own teas. See, I goes up to the stove. I go up to the stove. Right? I got my own little private stove up there. It ain't really private. It's on the side of the road, but people don't know. It just looks like a house with a sign, looks like an antique. People just drive by sometimes. You imagine what you find on some of these streets and these roads, y'all. So I go in and I get my burdock. I get my let's see. I get my burdock and that's a sarsaparilla, and I get my dandelion, the root, the leaves. I get all of it. I get all it. What else? Every once in a while, I might dibble in and dabble in the other things, but that's my main stock. Maybe a little, what's the lily? Whatever. Anyways, so I make my own teas, and my wife, she likes the teas in the stove. You understand? So she got sick and she said, go get me some tea. And I was looking in the store and I was looking at the tea section. There's the coffee, and then you got the tea, you got the tea bags, you got the coffee bags and the coffee cups and the drainers and everything, right? So I'm looking at the teas and I look at it and it said, detox. I was like, that looks like a pretty good tea right there. You don't want to tox, you want to detox. So I look at the stuff on the back of the thing and I was like, wow, the hell is going on right here? They got the same kind of things I got in my teas and these little teas in these little pretty little boxes with all the names and the percentages and shit. And you only get a little bit. And what the hell's going? So I bought it. I said, all right, I'm gonna see if she's gonna drink it. See now, I may have forgotten to tell you that one time I got a little experimental. Not really. I mean, the iodine is good for your soul and your pineals and your stuff, thyroids. And so I said, all right, let me throw some bladder. Now, bladderwrack is a little fishy. It's a little, mm, ooh. But I threw some bladderwrack in this tea, and I gave it to my wife, and she drank it, and she said she got a little dizzy. I was like, all right, well, baby, I think it's working. But ever since then, I said, look, I ain't put the bladderwrack in the tea no more. But this don't have no bladderwrack. Mine don't have no bladderwrack. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I won't put the damn, but I'm pretty sure, hey, I put it in mine if I need it every once in a while. And so that's that behind that. So what I do is sometimes what I might tend to do is I have to sneak the good stuff in with the regular food because it's still gonna be good and delicious because I made it. I know how to make it taste good. You understand? So I gotta throw some vegetables in it, man. Gotta get your veggies in, bro. Gotta get it in. Show enough. So I went in the house and I turned the food off, and the tea was sitting right there. I was like, "Oh hell, let me go ahead and have me some tea." And I made myself a cup. And oh my goodness, I didn't put that much sweeteners in it this time, but I put some lemon in it. Makes my throat feel a little bit better. Oh, I hope I don't have that same thing that everybody else in my family had, but that's okay. I might get something done. So what didn't happen in the news, man? Goodness. I leave for a little bit, man. Trying to get everybody healthy and everything in the news just like goes crazy. So let's look at it. I swear, man, I came in here, I was ready to get on, and then I couldn't log on. For some reason the Google Hangouts wasn't working. I said, hell no, D Train, dude. It ain't time to do that right now, dog. It ain't time. We not doing that, bro. We ain't doing that right now, okay? That ain't what we doing. So let's see what's going on in the news. Oh, the whole Don Lemon versus Kevin Hart. I guess it's the recency thing, man. That's the last thing I was looking at, I think. You need to let it go, man. I don't even think you have to really apologize for that. Yeah, you shouldn't have to apologize for that. I mean, you can if you want. It's your thing, Whatever. Dude, I had a guy come in last night. Really nice guy. He's a white guy, but, he was from Africa. He said how he can't wait to get back and do some good. So that's good for him, I said, look, man, go ahead and get your education. And I said, look, I think it'll be better if you can help from a position of strength. So go as far as you can and, accumulating some assets because that goes a long way. along with the people you meet along the way. So a little longevity. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do some good, my friend. But me in true D Train form, I as he was leaving, I said, "Fuck Africa." It's a joke. But you know what? That's you know what? That's the funny thing, man. Like I can hang out with my buddies and like it's almost like the bigger the like offense, it's almost better, right? So we could just be talking and he says, yeah, okay, for example, like if somebody said, you know what, I like comic books, right? What if one of them just says, so what's something you like to do that I wouldn't know that you like to do, right? It said, okay, yeah, I like comic books. It would be like if I then said, fuck comic books. Right? I mean, it may not be funny to you, but it's funny to me because it's like, okay, yeah, I love babies. Well, okay, no, that's a bad one. That's not because oh man, that just brought back a bad, you know. But you know what I'm saying. I like carpentry. Fuck carpentry. Fuck what you like. So it's kind of like that. So I hope you didn't really get offended. uh, but yeah, I guess I don't know. I thought it was funny, so I had a good time. Um, so what else happened? What Golden Globes? Yeah, I heard they happened. I didn't even know, man. I don't know what. I mean, I was, dude. I was there. I mean, I was. I don't even think they showed it at the place where I was. Wouldn't have mattered anyway because I was the entertainment. I wouldn't have been paying attention to that. Maybe, but sometimes like you'll see something on TV like a sports player, something that was like LeBron James dunked on somebody or something, or Kevin Durant just like high slam a jam on somebody or something, right? I didn't even see that. I mean, I didn't even see. Yeah, it was busy. All I know is like a bunch of tall, pretty women in there last night, and short, pretty women. Just all kinds of women. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm gonna set that one over there for right now. um, that's for another show. Uh, so yeah. So then we got the government shutdown is still going on. People are upset about Snoop Dogg talking again. Excuse me. Yeah, well, you know what? Snoop's gonna say what Snoop's gonna say. So yeah, I mean, if you don't, it's kind of funny to me because the only reason why it's news is because somebody gets offended about it and says something about it. You know what I mean? It's almost like, okay, Snoop Dogg said something else against Trump. All right, you know. Uh, but where it's not good is where there's discrepancy or uh, uh it's like it's not fair in who says what. Like if somebody said that about Obama, right? Fuck that nigga. let's say it was the opposite, right? You know, uh, and a white guy said that about, it would be like the whole news would be about that high profile person saying that about him, right? But a black guy can say that about a white guy, right? Just and I'm pretty sure they probably hung out just to or talked. I wonder. I wonder if he, because people always throwing people's names in songs and stuff, especially Trump's back in the day. Oh yeah, he's about to have that Oval Office address tomorrow. What time is it? Gonna be 9. It's gonna be early in the morning. So, yo, wake your ass up. Listen. Some freshmen in Congress say no to their own paychecks. Okay, good. Yeah, goody, good, good. Do they get paychecks? I thought they didn't get paychecks. I thought it was like, oh my gosh, mutant one-eyed cow worshipped as a god. Come on, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She's not at the meeting. She wasn't at the meeting. It's the first time ever. Oh boy, what does that mean, dude? She's slipping. She's slipping. Come on, Ruth, dude. Gotta stay on your game, bruh. Can't be all like not showing up at a meeting. Think you got some seniority. You start getting in there, you be like, let me see. I might take this one off. You know, little lung cancer. you uh, come on, Ruth, taking days off and stuff. All the cancer. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Oh, the Buddha boy. Disappearance of devotees. Wow, Buddha boy is getting back for all the damn Hollywood like pedophilism. He said, "Yo, we're gonna turn this shit around." Yeah, it's like Buddha boy is like, "Yo, man, get all the pedophiles and like round their asses up. They just like my long hair. My daddy educated my ass before he was disappeared or whatever." Actually, I don't know anything. I know nothing about Buddha boy. I really don't. I don't know where his daddy is. I have no clue. I have no clue where Buddha Boy's dad or mom or family, if he has. He might have just came, just might have just been. You know, it happens. It's just people just like appear. It's like, oh, they're just here. Some people just be disappearing. Whoa. So what else is going on? Top 20% of households pay 88% of federal income taxes. Dems eye 33% corporate rate hike. So they trying to get them numbers up to like 90 something. They said, yo, man, your top 20. Yo, let's do this. Hey, we trying to get y'all to pay everything. Y'all need to pay up, dude. Y'all just sitting on money, creating jobs and stuff for other people. But yeah, you can't keep all of it. Can you imagine that? You sitting around, right? You sitting around like trying to figure out, oh man, what can I sell that's gonna make me a millionaire, right? You sitting there thinking that, right? So you thinking, okay, all right, I can sell some t-shirts. right? I got some mugs. I got, my sweatshirts. I'm gonna have okay, so you thinking, all right, what do I need to do? Okay, so I need some t-shirts. Okay, I need some designs. I need to figure that out. Uh, Here we go. Okay. All right, got me a design. Bing bang, just magically. Magically. Some people hire people for designs, logos. Oh man. So you coming up with this idea, you're gonna make $1 million, right? You got your mugs and your t-shirts and shit. And then you find out, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna start off with a little bit so I can, grow it and make a little on top so I can reinvest it in the business by myself right now until I get to the point where I can hire a person, right? A person to help bring more money in so that we can make it bigger. So you got this guy sitting in his garage trying to figure out this deal and how he's gonna like build this thing. Let's just call it a trinket. It doesn't have to be a t-shirt or a mug, whatever the hell. You can sell lighters on. I don't give a shit. And you're just like, all right, well, if I buy 1 million t-shirts, if I buy 1 million mugs, it'll only be like 50 cents. I don't know what the number is when you buy 1 million. Let's say 1,000. Let's make it easier. Let's say 1,000. If I buy 1,000 t-shirts, it only costs like $1, 50 cents, 75 cents, whatever it is, whatever the number is. But if I just buy like maybe 100 or 200, you know what I'm saying? Let's say I just buy 200 t-shirts just to start off. Seems like a good number, right? You get them, you send them in to get it printed. T-shirts might be like $3 now, $4, $5, $6, because you're not buying 1,000 anymore. You buying, so you got to deal with all of this, right? A mug might be $1 or $2. You're trying to sell them for like whatever, or $5. I don't know how much, whatever. And you got all this going on, and then you get this product made, and you got this thing going, and you still ain't hired nobody. You trying to just keep it in the family, but the family, it's yo man, I gotta go to work. I gotta make some money. When are we gonna see some some what you call some greeny green? So you got all this stress and you just building from the ground, man. You just like, all right, okay, maybe I can't afford 200 shirts right now. Maybe 100. Let's see how it goes. So you just like building up and the shit don't work, but you still got this idea. But the mugs they sold, right? So maybe you can figure out. So the mugs start selling, and then out of nowhere you find a patch where this T-shirt starts selling, right? And now you got to fill orders, and now you got to like manage it, and then you figure out how to keep it going, right? Well, at that point, it's like, okay, well, I could hire somebody to help me because otherwise, it's like, so you got all this stuff going. And if you're a business minded person, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to create some kind of now, the problem is that a lot of people weren't around when it started. A lot of people aren't around anything when it started. Anything great. A lot of people have never been around greatness. And I've been fortunate enough to be around greatness most of my life. There's hardship in being independent and being an employer of a lot of people. There's a lot of stress, and then when you get to the levels of the corporate, giants. I mean, I can understand why some of these people get paid, but I can also understand the other side of it too. Okay, so I where I stop is in my understanding of what all the pay is for. Because when I look at how many jobs are being created, I don't mind people, you know, getting paid a lot, but I don't see everybody's books. You know what I'm saying? I don't. That's not my. I mean, now if you know that a company is corrupt, then yeah, they shouldn't be corrupt. They shouldn't be doing bad things. They shouldn't be getting government money and trying to overthrow or putting hit jobs out just because they are the mouthpiece of the hitmen, right? I look at the media as the mouthpiece of the actual hitmen, and it's the people who buy ads at these places. You'll see who they are. It's not hard. And the people who are behind a lot of these organizations. I mean, it's not hard to, you got to do a little digging. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me pivot because you're talking about building from the bottom. But I get it. You see these people come in. And you know what's really kind of crazy is these politicians get who uh who either get voted out or they quit or whatever, and then they become some kind of high paid, some like highly paid leader or representative, a board member of some sort of um, law firm, school. Uh, you see that, you see where the funnel goes. You know what I mean? They go to the schools, they go to these financial companies, they go to the basically boards of big companies, um, boards of big communications companies, marketing firms. They where did Napolitano go? She went to a school, wasn't it? Somewhere out west or something. She was like, you know what I mean? So they get these jobs where they get paid a lot of money, and who knows? They may be good in those other jobs, but at the same time, it's almost like getting rewarded for being mediocre in some cases, but at the same time you don't want to like limit somebody else's freedom to go get another job unless you're, you know what, a fascist. Yeah, communist. or just an asshole. Don't want people working. Yeah, so I don't know. I think if more people were exposed to what startups or companies that or just even starting your own thing, going through that process, the nitty gritty. Um, I think more people would have an appreciation for um, businesses, especially small businesses, um, and what it means to have less taxes and regulations and fines and fees and over. You know what I mean? It's like you want some kind of oversight so you don't have crony capitalism, and so you don't have uh, corporations owning the media, right? Corporations owning big agriculture, um, or big agriculture owning the media. You know what I mean? Like because you could buy whatever you could get any you could get the media to say to anything you want, really, if you got the money, right? So there has to be some kind of checks and balances, of course. But when you're talking about raising like taxes and all these services for all these different things, man, that's why people leave places. People leave places because, oh shit, I voted for all these taxes. My taxes are going up on my property. Why am I paying more taxes? I just voted for more taxes. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I voted for taxes, and my taxes are going up. Man, I need to get out of here. Uh, no, just probably vote for less taxes, fewer, lower them shits. Bring that shit down, dude. Don't keep voting for more because you're just gonna vote for more wherever you go. It's like a sickness. It really is. It's like, wait a minute. Once you understand that voting for more tax money being spent, once you understand that that means more fines, fees, and court costs, and just uh, allowing somebody to take more of your money for them to do what they say is good, right? Once you understand it like that, it's like, whoa, okay, yeah, I did vote for that. Now, how are you going to change that? See, now that's the dangerous message because now you got to start listening to people who are talking about lowering taxes. Okay, so now you're also talking about somebody who may or may not have the same ideology. Well, maybe you have more in common than you think. Once you start looking at those taxes and those numbers and what you're actually getting versus what they're set. Like once you start paying attention to what people saying and what's actually going on, then you'll start to see who's really on your side, right? Donald Trump said he would do this, and this, right? He's done a lot of it. So you can say that he's a man of his word. He said he was going to do it and he did it. Not every, excuse me, not a lot of these politicians do that. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Actually, I don't know. Should I? Shit. What else is going on? Is there anything else? Shut down. Freshman. Yeah. Everybody wants to talk about the the cursing lady, and the New York House representative that was dancing, the hot one, the hot one. That's it, the hot one, the cutie, the hot little dancer, the hot tiny dancer, congresswoman woman, the tiny dancer hotness, the one. Hey, it's got to be cool to be known as the hot representative. Like, wasn't Paul Ryan supposed to be the dreamboat with the eyes and the Eddie Munster? Yeah, because he was fit. He was, yeah. Every once in a while, you got some sleepers in there that might look better or worse. I wonder if there's like any like say, girl, you ain't all that. It's gonna be more women in there, so they're gonna be like, where you get that thing from? Where you get that dress or that suit from? Wow, magic mushroom legalization gets closer in Denver. What's going on in Colorado? I guess they're trying to just say, you know what? Just legalize all of it. Smoking at record low in USA. That's good. Amazon most valuable company for first time. Cool. Uber driver admits murdering six between fares. Damn. Damn, dude. The Come on, man. You're supposed to be driving somebody somewhere and be like, oh, okay. Yeah, hurry up and get out, man. I got to go kill somebody again. Hey, wow. What in the world is wrong with the Pope? Pope, I think the Pope is full of hope, but for the wrong reasons, and he has bad judgment. He has poor judgment. I think that's what it is. Poor judgment. So, either that or he's just the devil. That or he's the devil. He's either stupid or he's the devil. That's awesome. What else is going on over in yeah? Wow, woman dies from rabies after bitten by a dog. I want a Drudge Report. Looking up all of this stuff and stuff. NASA to send spacecraft into asteroid. Stop strike on Earth. Impending galactic crash could rip open black hole. Now, you know what? That is interesting. Because I don't want to rip open any black holes. Ah. It just doesn't seem like a good thing. Like that time. What do you call it? What was that? What was that time when they tried to blow a hole into the Van Allen belt? What was the name of it? We're gonna find it right now. Uh, yeah, let's look at it. What is the name of high altitude? I think that's it. Starfish Prime. Excuse me. Is that what it was? Starfish Prime? Yeah, the debris, fireball, and aurora created by the Starfish Prime test. Operation Hardtack 1. Wow. The Starfish Prime flash as seen through heavy cloud cover from Honolulu, 1,300 kilometers away. Sucks it was a cloudy day, right? Or maybe it was good. Maybe God knew we were just being stupid and said, let me put some clouds over here. These people are stupid. Trying to blow up the thing that's like keeping them like not in a black hole. Fucking retards. So you give them a little bit of, give them a little technology and shit, and you see what they do. Yeah, let's put some clouds. Actually, he probably created the Van Allen belt just for that reason. Just because he knew we were gonna try to do something stupid like blow up the atmosphere, and he's like, "Let me put a little extra protection, just so these stupid fuckers don't actually don't actually blow up their own freaking protection from the outer space." Okay, so there's Van Allen Bell. Starfish Prime. Why Starfish Prime created rainbow skies. Oh, no pictures? Well, anyway, that's Starfish Prime. They tried to blow up the Van Allen belt. Actually, I think what it was they were trying to see if they could send an EMP pulse from from outer space to where the electrons would reach over to Russia, the Soviet Union, or they were going to see if you could detect um or if you could mask bombs coming from Russia. So it was like all about Russia, but I think they really wanted to see what would happen if you blew up the damn outer atmosphere. I think what happened was it just added more to it. It blew up and it was like, oh, we got more energy out here. Cool. Cool, dude. We got more energy. So it ate up the energy and was like just more shit, more radiation out there. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all stopping through. This is D Train. I appreciate your time and listening to the man. Therefore, on the other hand, nevertheless, word, peace.